Hey everybody, Brother Echo, and I'm here with Sarah Paul. How you doing, Sarah?
Fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing good. Awesome. I'm really excited to be here today. Sarah runs a service called CSA, Community Supported Agriculture. Well, why don't you give us a little bit of history of CSA?
The background?
Yeah.
Well, the original concept is where the farmers open up so many shares to the community. So you're like a shareholder in the farm.
Okay.
So when they open it up, you come, you pay your chunk of the harvest, which is usually $300, $400, $500 for the year, or for the whatever their growing season is, and then you get your box every week. Whether you get it or not, whether it rains, whether it's successful, you're in bed with the farmer for that time. We kind of structured it in a way that is more flexible. People can pay by the week. They don't have to pay for this large chunk. They can skip. They can. It's a lot more flexible and affordable for the everyday Los Angeles person. Yeah. so that's kind of how it works.
I just think this is wonderful. I mean, it's about getting connected to the foods that you're eating, and being a raw foodie and into the living foods lifestyle. I mean, it's one thing to go to Whole Foods and buy your food, or any grocery store, and if you're lucky enough to even find an organic section, but it's really something else to actually get your food locally, support your farmers, and know what you're getting. And even with your body, you get more nutrition because you're buying foods that are grown here, and your body is used to this environment and not food shipped from another. Yeah.
So it's stirring up a lot of interesting energy, and getting people really back into connecting with the land, and even growing. And we encourage people to grow their own food. And I mean, I've been sprouting things, and I never thought it was that easy, because in school we never learned these things, unfortunately. And now there's a movement. There's school gardens, and I think there's a big shift in having gardening and growing as a part of a curriculum in education. It's so important. I feel like kind of cheated that I learned all these other things that I've never used, and here's something that could be really valuable.
You mentioned gardening. From what I have gathered, CSA also participates in helping the schools do some gardening, and there's a garden here, isn't there?
There is a garden here, and that is basically how it got started as a fundraiser. And this is, here we're at Rio Vista Elementary School. This is our very first location about 2 years ago. A couple dollars from every bag that we sell goes to the school garden program.
So why don't we take a look at what we got going on back here. I'll let you kind of give us a little walking tour, and then let's visit the garden. Cool.
Let's see the garden. Yes, all right.
Hello, young lady. What's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Why do you like CSA?
Because there are tangerines.
Awesome.
Okay, Echo. So here is what we're giving in this week's bag, and this would be a typical bag. So we put a little bit of potatoes in here, some Jerusalem artichokes, and then we have some heirloom carrots, which are just amazing, beautiful colors. So we try to give people a little bit of a choice too. So they feel like they have some control over what they're eating. But mostly we just give them what they get, and then, like I said, there's a couple choices, a couple options.
Rio Vista Hidden Garden, and it is hidden, you guys. Let me tell you, it's in the middle of a park. There's a fence around. The LA River's over here. Pretty cool. Sarah, I want to get a tour.
Yes.
Let's do it. I see oranges, I see some leafy greens, all kinds of stuff, and there's a pesky little chipmunk hiding out over there. Maybe we'll get him on film. But let's do a little tour.
All right, sounds good. So there's a lot of fruit trees here, and actually Million Trees LA and Tree People donate fruit trees to school gardens and to individuals every year all around LA. So that's something to really take advantage of. So we have, each classroom has their own bed. And as you can see, this classroom even has the headboard of the bed. There's a fig tree that I brought when we first got started, so it's growing, it's looking good. And yeah, lots of greens, tomatoes, And this is just a great place for the kids to have hands-on learning experience. And you know, there's like a social atmosphere over here for them to have chats, and it'd be great if they could have lunch in the garden. Lots of herbs, rosemary, lavender. We have a big compost back here. And this whole area is basically for, you know, the talks, garden talks. And we're all over LA. We just started Sierra Madre, and you know, we're always looking for people that want to host yoga studios, or you know, anybody that's kind of into this, they can be a host at their location. So go online, check it out, contact us.
All right, you guys, this was such a great day. I want to thank CSA and Sarah Paul for having me down here and hooking me up with some awesome produce. I can't wait to get home and start juicing. Thank you guys for coming along so far. I got about another 10 days, I think I'm going to do, of juicing, and we'll keep you tuned. So until tomorrow, peace, love, unity, and respect. This is Brother Echo. Namaste.
What we're about to say.